It has been confirmed. Digibyte will be entering the Metaverse. Welcome back to another episode, guys, of your Digital Hustle News. As always, I'm Wade Teamer. That was weird. This whole episode's gonna be weird. I'm feeling weird today, but that's not gonna stop me from bringing you the news, guys. Starting with Digibyte. We can confirm that yes, we are entering the metaverse. Now, the details on this are slim, but let me tell you what I know so far. Apparently, this metaverse will be an enterprise institutional solution for major players to enter the metaverse through the Digibyte blockchain, of course. Now, as of right now, all we have is the Twitter account and we have the home page where it gives you a nice little trailer package, if you will, of what Digibyte is going to look like in the metaverse. Now, if you want to, of course, check that out for yourself, I'll add a link down in the description under this video. I have also retweeted a couple of their posts, so if you're following me on Twitter, you can find them through there. But like I said, guys, as of right now, the details are slim, but the potential is massive. Now, another piece of information that came across my radar this weekend on the subject of Digibyte is their presence in Wyoming. Over the weekend, Wyoming hosted a hackathon. A hackathon is an event where developers come together to talk about developments, work on different implementations, proposals, things like that. Now, the focus for Digibyte at this particular hackathon is what is of interest to me. So, going back in time a little bit to around the first time that Coinbase ever hinted at listing, Digibyte. Now, for the Digibyte community, that has been a very, very popular subject. Okay, when I got into the space and started to look into Digibyte, I came across that story as well. Now, this particular event this weekend highlights a crucial development that could bring Digibyte closer to that, notorious listing that we're all looking for. So, for those who don't know, Coinbase is itself a blockchain, okay? And one of the important criteria for being listed on Coinbase is having the compatibility with one of their APIs. That API is Rosetta. Now, this was Digibyte's focus at this weekend's hackathon. They are looking to upgrade a section of the Digibyte protocol that will make it compatible with this new Rosetta API. So, that means, taking into account both stories that we have for Digibyte, guys, they are positioning themselves for a run, I believe personally, to the upside, a very strong bull run based on some fundamental developments. Now, them getting involved in the metaverse is also going to serve another purpose, okay? One of the things that I noticed that was lacking from the Digibyte ecosystem was a use case that would attract a larger crowd. The metaverse is big right now. It's even on television, okay? That's just to prove to you where this thing is going. So, when I say that Digibyte needed a use case to attract a bigger community, this was the type of thing that I'm talking about. Everyone is talking about the metaverse. Everyone is talking about NFTs. Digibyte positioning themselves right now in the metaverse, while other blockchains are still trying to come up with their NFT projects after the NFT boom started in February, April-ish. You see where I'm getting at here. Digibyte one step ahead. So that's good news for Digibyte. Now, on to the next topic, guys. We're going to talk about the Bitcoin market really quick. Not much to really go over. We are still playing around the 45K to 43K levels. However, the Bollinger Bands on the up and the downside are contracting, which means that potential price action, large price action, is in the near to immediate future. Now, on, I want to say Friday, we indicated at a reversal trend, okay? We have been on a downtrend as of all of September, really. But this weekend, there was, I want to say Saturday morning, early Saturday morning, I noticed a reversal. So ever since then, things have been going up. That reversal happened at around 41. We have now recovered to around 43 as of time of recording. So, but I still don't see a lot of volume coming into the space just of yet in order to push us in a certain direction. This week may be just as quiet, a little bit higher than the week prior, but we won't see that massive rally yet, in my opinion, until this weekend. Now, some more stories, guys, to keep note of this morning as you go about your day in the crypto space. Banks are coming in full force, guys. There are CBDC trials rolling out all across the globe in the next couple of weeks, starting on October 1st with the Naira over in Nigeria. Okay, Turkey is planning their CBDC trials to start in 2022. Israel, Russia is talking about it, the UK. This CBDC thing is ramping up, guys, okay? As we get crypto regulation over here in the States and other parts of the world, as we get crypto regulation into the space in general, guys, these CBDCs are going to be less spoken about, but just as important, okay? Now, if you've been with the channel for a minute, you know that we have been watching all of the projects associated around CBDCs, okay? These CBDCs are a very crucial component to the next financial system. So the assets that are focused on developing technologies that will allow central bank digital currencies to do what they do best are the ones that we need to pay attention to. Now, of course, we know the names. We have a list of our own, you know, but without going into any names to spark any debates or anything like that, we'll just say do your own research here and we'll move on to the next subject. Now, the final subject I want to leave you with today, guys, there is some controversy in the Divinity Foundation, okay? There was an article posted on Crypto Slate yesterday evening where they had an interview with the founder of the Divinity, the ICP project, and he goes into explaining what happened when ICP got listed on Coinbase. We reached prices of over $400 that day, and then it crashed. Now, mind you, the timing of ICP's release couldn't have been the worst because that was the exact same week of the May 2021 crash that we all went through. The 35-40% correction that Bitcoin had in a matter of hours. Internet Computer literally came out the day before. So the timing was totally wrong. However, in the article, Dominic, he goes into explaining how there were some behind the scenes movements going on in that 72-hour period. The day of the release, Bitcoin's crash, and then the day after. There were people still making money off of ICP, although the prices were going down. Now, 2 days before the release, FTX had futures contracts open for ICP that pushed that price up to the initial $300-400 range that we saw once it was on Coinbase. Now, he had revealed in this interview that there were a number of short sellers, a number of people in short positions that were pulling the price of ICP back down to these levels. So there was a lot of talk and speculation in the beginning about ICP as it being a rug pull, as it not being a decent project. You know, the founder sold off this, that, and the third, just another ICO pump. Could be further from the truth, guys. The reason why I have drawn my attention to Internet Computer Protocol is because of the document that I seen when it comes to Civilization 2050. If you haven't checked out that video, I would highly advise you guys to check out that video, especially if you're new to the channel, because it will give you a great overview of my perspectives and my approach when it comes to this crypto space, guys. It's the reason why I call it global adoption with a global perspective. Now, I just looked at my list and found out there is one more piece of information, guys, I want to give you before we go today. VeChain. Some leadership has changed in the VeChain Foundation. Now, this actually starts, the roots of this story actually go back to 2019 in a partnership that VeChain made with Deloitte. Now, in the beginning, it was just a technical partnership, branding, if you will. Deloitte recognized VeChain for its potential with supply chain technology. Now, over the last couple of weeks, the leadership in the VeChain Foundation, more specifically from their steering committee, there has been a change of the guard. Now, as an intern, the leader for the steering committee on VeChain is the blockchain CTO for Deloitte. Okay, so Deloitte, just to put in one more layer for you, Deloitte is part of the World Economic Forum, guys. One of their partners, one of their global partners. So what this means is that a partner, a player from the World Economic Forum has just been placed in a direct leadership role in the VeChain Foundation. Okay? So we wonder why VeChain is hardly seen, hardly heard of in the headlines. There's not many channels that cover VeChain. Well, it goes back to that old adage. The reason why you don't see a commercial for a Rolls Royce is because the people that buy Rolls Royces don't watch television. So I see that notion playing out a lot here in crypto, guys. So the coins and the projects that don't have commercials, that aren't talked about a lot, those are the ones you want to keep an eye on. But if you found value in this video, guys, make sure you hit that like button and of course subscribe so that you never miss an update on global crypto adoption with the global perspective. Of course, you know where to get in contact with me. QR codes right there, or the links will be down in the description for your convenience. But with all that being said, guys, I extend to you all a great day, a prosperous day. Most importantly, you know what I'm gonna say it. You know it. You know it. Make that money. I'll see y'all in the next.